you to this song. Come on! Back the gates, which Who's squealing now?
Thank you, stranger. Thought I could sabotage the gate and keep more of these savages from reaching Sacrament's walls. But I got my damn fool self trapped too. Suppose there's a reason I'm a blacksmith and not a soldier, huh? Name's Fillmore. If you ever need anything repaired, you come to me. Nothing I can't fix. Now here. This will open the gate. Get yourself to Sacrament. Through the Auburn Glades to the east. It's the safest place for both of us. But keep a careful eye out. I heard some of these Risen speak of a foul presence outside the city's gate.
to bury.
Careful, Lara. Someone's coming.
Sarum. Forgive my father. He mistook you for one of the Risen.
If you make for Sacrament, there are worse things than bandits up ahead. The great beast is loose in these glades.
They say it used to be a mare. I wanted to go after it, but father says...
Father says the Torn are not to be trifled with. And he's right.
I don't fear the pestilence any more than a wild boar. One day, they'll sing songs about my skill with a bow.
I'd prefer you alive to sing them yourself, daughter.
State your business. Quickly! Don't think just because you felled the beast, you're an ally.
It's all right, Winnick. I apologize for the lack of hospitality. My friend here has his guard up for good reason. Once the raiders took the old fortress, their bloodshed has drawn more and more of those things towards our city. How did you manage to slay that monstrosity? My god. Your serum. The Watcher's call has been answered.
Ha! I told that old coot he was wasting his time. For once, I'm glad I was wrong. Serum, in the flesh and on our islands. I thought you'd be taller.
Your kind's welcome within our walls. I trust you'll find a home here. Seek the Watcher, up in the rookery. Welcome to Sacrament.
First? Oh, God's reach, what now? Me inn's nothing but cinders, and my husband went venturing down to the shallows and never returned. Oh, but no, that ain't enough suffering to put on these shoulders. Now I've got to deal with some outsider trampling over my livelihood. Can you rebuild me tavern? Can you find that suit-for-brains cougar married? No? Well, in that case, we got doors on all sides now. Kindly choose one.
Sacrament's gates are always open to those in need, or those who keep her safe. Help yourself to our food and shelter.
But leave the ale to me.
The rookery is just up ahead.
You should go to the rookery, high above.
The world is your fingertip. Oh, ignore their gates, Serum. They likely never seen one of your kind. I, on the other hand, have met 6 Serum. 5? 6? Ah, many. I've witnessed the sea births of the Kyllish people to the south, and all those northern cities that sail across the sands. I once drank from the water pooled in a giant's footstep, and I've supped wine with Phelan's finest. You and I, we're travelers.
If you make for the rookery, I don't hear.
Have you been written from whispers? Are you my death?
The beast outside our gate is a
No, you should have
sign
never let
of
the
the
raiders
blasphemy within our walls.
Onward to the rookery, Sarah.
You don't look from around here.
The rookery lies just across the bridge.
these letters were not in vain. It's an honor to meet you. I've only ever read the ancient texts about your kind. They have come, Master. Oh, jeez. Did you not hear? The serum have arrived.
They won't come. Never answer.
I apologize. He is a brilliant scholar, but it's been so long. God's reach. They're already here.
Governor Ellsworth.
Madrigal Celine, I apologize for the lack of a formal welcome. If you sent word, it must have been lost.
A welcome sight, though, aren't they? About time Phelan sent reinforcements.
My Inquisition is here as an act of mercy, Baron Winnick. There is an unholy presence on this island. I have come on behalf of King Magnus, who sent me...
King Magnus? The boy.
Forgive me. I thought you had heard. Your brother, the king, has passed.
How long?
It will be a week tomorrow. You should return to Phelan, Governor. Your nephew has extended his hand. He invites you to rejoin the family.
Thank you, Madrigal. But Sacra is my home.
Sacra will be in capable hands. My Inquisition have quartered ourselves in Fort Reach, and will remain for as long as it takes to heal this island.
Fort Reach? Sacrament's a bit out of your way then, isn't it?
My outfit encountered a group of raiders as we came ashore on your coast. We sent all of them to rejoin God, save one. I thought she might be of particular interest to you. We could have left her body by the side of the road with the other animals. Consider this an offering of goodwill from the church.
Where was the church when our people were sick and starving? We're done begging for scraps. We take what we need.
Odessa. Don't.
Leave her. I'm sure the governor can properly discipline his own daughter. At least as well as he governs his city.
My apologies, Madrigal. She does not stand for sacrament.
Damn right I don't.
Guards, take her away.
This way, Ryzen. I should have never taught you that little move.
You will arrange an escort for my vanguard to Kalen.
Kalen? It will be done. Is there anything else we can do?
You can rejoice, Governor. Your salvation is at hand.
Oh, the Inquisition at our gates, and Serum in our rookery. We've prepared lodgings below. A humble room, to be sure, but safe and warm. I hope you've arrived in time to save our fair island. Not only in time to witness its ruin.
Who's that? Oh, a visitor. Of course. I've told the Watcher this tower's not fit for livestock. And yet there he goes, boarding any stranger that comes along, when there are plenty of houses in Sacrament for purchase. You'll have to head upstairs. There's no way down for now. A fine staircase should be, too. Would get us to the market in half the time. Most days you'll find me not far from there. In the square, by the wardroom. Maker Danos. I can repair anything with the right materials. Except laziness.
Oh, good, you're awake. Please, Sarah, you must see this. Forgive the, grotesque display. We pruned some of the poor torn soul you killed at our gates. I left a vial of its blood here on the table, but when I returned, I found it altered. The Watcher, he must have refined it, purified it. An ancient technique. Now you just need to... I apologize. It's my nerves. The ichor must flow through your veins. The scrolls say it gives strength to your kind. Go to the Watcher. This skill is... it's beyond me.
Where is Roan? Are you? Roan, come here. There's a stranger in the rookery. Why have you gone?
If you should encounter any more of the Torn, collect their ichor and bring it to the Watcher. And if you ever want to know the comings and goings within our fair city's walls, I'm your man. Roan, scholar, guide, inquisitive soul, unrepentant gossip, at your service.
Is it true? The Risen have taken the old fortress.
You will speak with the Seven.
The Madrigal requests your presence. You must make your way through the Nameless Pass and seek her audience.
At the Heretic's Gate.
At the pagan door.
This is the will of God. Many lives ago, your kind fought the curse. The Madrigal believes you may be of service again. As God finds meaning even in broken things, so does she.
Go east, toward the sound of steel and flesh.
The sound of deliverance.
Look who it is.
You're the talk of the town, you know. I think my father is a touch jealous.
Me? Of course not. Serim and I are fellow hunters, kindred spirits.
A kindred spirit you nearly confused with the brigand in the glades. Your eyesight.
Was plenty sharp enough to fell an elk across the river.
It was really more of a creek.
Betrayed by my own flesh and blood. I'll feed you to the next wolf I see.
Oh, so I'm safe then.
Well, enjoy Sacrament, Serim. We're headed for the lowland meadows soon to rejoin the rest of our hunting party.
We'll be hunting for the rights of the fallen. It's ceremony to honor those we've lost.
I'm not sure the Serim care about our affairs.
They will, once we return to Sacrament, pulling a wagon piled high with meat and pelts.
Such spirit. I wonder where she gets it.
I hope we see you soon. Maybe next time you can teach me something?
Anything worth learning, you can learn from me.
I hope we see you soon. Maybe next time you can teach me something?
Anything worth learning, you can learn from me.
Yes, but the Dasha would differ.
That's beside the point. We're talking about great works.
Yes, so Catherine Bilsgaard built Sacrament, I understand. But that doesn't change the fact that the Dasha settled Sacra first.
The Dasha were thieves and nomads. They found an empty island and they dropped anchor. Where's the surprise in that?
Oh, I'm not saying there's a surprise. I'm simply saying whether or not they built a castle, Sacra belongs to them.
Poppycock, don't make me laugh. The only thing that belongs to the Dasha is 3 gods too many and a bag of sticks.
And the only thing that belongs to Valen is the extra hand up your bum.
That's blasphemy, you know.
Sort of, you know.
I pray to the Almighty no one ever hears the stupid shit we say, my friend. I pray to the...
Make for the caves. Be sure you have what you need.
That axe now.
They say he left already. Excuse me, is it true that Governor Ellsworth has already gone north with that madrigal? The guard said as much, but I wasn't sure. Many doors in Sacrament stay shut to us, Dasha. I'd hoped for an audience. He has much on his shoulders, I know, but my home is unwell. Perhaps I can speak to the Orison. Yes, one man of faith to another. I promised her. I promised them I wouldn't return to Marin empty-handed. So many stray cats and dogs wandering Sacrament. What they could teach us of loyalty and grace, I wish I could take them all home with me. So many stray cats.
What's next?
Good to be back behind Sacrament's walls. My thanks for clearing the way. From now on, how about I stay at my forge and leave the heroics to you?
Saren, will you share your death with me? Death is a lost art, but you're kind. That's why I've devoted... Sorry. There are relics. You should see it for yourself.
Think you're up for chasing down a few bounties, Saren? I told Ellsworth orders... Well, as long as you're... What in the foul reaches was that? I warn you, stranger. Vulgarity has no place in Sacrament. Well, if you help... It's time you trade in that silly outfit for a uniform.
You look like the adventurer.
Wore it before I could, eh?
Saren, a moment? If I might bend your ear, I've a proposition for you. I saw how you dispatched the raiders in the old fortress. You've had a taste. Any interest in the meal? My men spotted the Ryzen warlord, Darak, in the Orban Glades. He's been a thorn in Ellsworth's side for too long. I sent a contingent after him, but... if you were to find yourself heading west, you might join them. And do Sacrament a service. We would all sleep better knowing Darak's below ground.
Sarah, look what the tide washed in. I don't think you survived. Seems our fortunes have changed since we last spoke. I'm afraid we might have to postpone our fight. But if I'm spared the gallows, perhaps we can finish what we started. Although judgment might take a while. My father would rather play servant to the Madrigal than speak with me. Could be worse. We could be at the bottom of the sea.
Not much respect for us these days.
fear it's happening.
Sharon?
We must show the Inquisition our fealty. Kneel before them as they come.
Stonemasonry.
On alert.
I have no stewards of my own, and the Inquisition's only concern on Sacra is rooting out the pestilence.
But that's the very same foulness that plagues our forest. We want the same thing.
I fear that they won't see it that way.
Please, I know you see our faith as blasphemy, but...
I hold no malice towards the Dasha. I'm not heartless, I'm just... powerless.
Still stands.
Then he's no man at
We're the crown's subjects.
Sacrament endure.
Make the world your realm.
Ciao!
Eyes are like cut and slice when you can burn and freeze. I knew with the pestilence returned, it wouldn't be long before your kind did as well. We are all soldiers now, in the one true war. The one my mother and her her spoke of in whispers. Please, allow me to enchant your weapons. Or you can enchant your own here. A black door was opened 1,000 years ago. Perhaps together we can close it. Eyes up.
The greatest victory is a bard. I see you live...
On alert.
Sure I'm forgetting something.
Ciao. Why cut and slice when you can burn them free? We're the crown's subjects, not its slaves.
Church welcomes all, traveler.
Clear the path! This ship will
One final stone to unturned. I thought perhaps Sacrament's guard or Phelan's faithful might. I thought I wouldn't be alone.
Maybe she's hiding in last night's dream.
I have nowhere else to turn. Gods help me. Nowhere but... I thought perhaps Sacrament's guard or Phelan's faithful might.
Salamaya! Come here! Where are you? She's a fine cat when she stays in my head. But sometimes she just gets up and leaves. And I can't find her anywhere. Sneaky little bandit.
You'll make a fine bonfire. Feed the flame.
Thank you, stranger. But I got my dad. Suppose there's a reef. If you ever need anything out here. But keep it careful.
You'll burn alive.
Careful, Lara. Someone's coming.
Serim. Forgive my father. He mistook you for one of the Risen.
If you make for Sacrament, there are worse things than bandits up ahead. The great beast is loose in these glades.
They say it used to be a mare. I wanted to go after it, but father says...
Father says the Torn are not to be trifled with. He's right.
We both know what it's like to be lost in the woods. All you can think about is a warm meal. If you're short of things to cook in the fire, keep your eyes peeled around the glades. A true hunter should never be above foraging in the underbrush.
State your business. Quickly! Don't think just because you felled the beast, you're an ally.
It's all right, Winnick. I apologize for the lack of hospitality. My friend here has his guard up for good reason. Once the raiders took the old fortress, their bloodshed has drawn more and more of those things towards our city. How did you manage to slay that monstrosity? My god. You're Serim. The Watcher's call has been answered.
Ha! I told that old coot he was wasting his time. For once, I'm glad I was wrong. Serim, in the flesh and on our island. I thought you'd be taller.
Your kind's welcome within our walls. I trust you'll find a home here. Seek the Watcher, up in the rookery. Welcome to Sacrament.